Well, Nuno, thanks so much for joining Blue Notes this morning on what is your first annual results for ANZ. Can you talk us through this year's performance?
Sure. Thank you so much, Alicia. Well, before going into the results, I would like to talk about our franchise and what I observe in my first 6 months. We have a strong franchise. We are what I call a combination of 2 scale markets, Australia and New Zealand, 2 leadership positions, institutional business and New Zealand, and we are also a very well diversified bank with a presence in the fastest growing region in the world, which is Asia. That's to me the core. Second, we have performed quite well in 2 of our 4 divisions, institutional and New Zealand, where we have delivered great returns. And also, it's to highlight that we have not performed the same way on our retail and business banking business in Australia.
Yes.
But third, what I would say is that we have the right strategy, what I call our ANZ 2030, to unlock the full potential of those 4 divisions to our shareholders and to our customers. Turning into returns, we delivered a return on tangible equity of 10.5%. Our capital position has improved. We improved 25 basis points on our capital on CET1 in the second half, and we have declared an 83-cent dividend for this second half, which is very much aligned with the expectations and franked at 70%.
Okay. You spoke about those 4 divisions, Nuno. From the customer's perspective, how have those different divisions performed?
Well, as I said, 2 divisions, institutional and New Zealand, have performed quite well. In institutional, I would like to highlight the fact that our customers, through Coalition Greenwich survey, they clearly stated that we are the number 1 bank in all categories. Our transactive and operational deposits grew at an impressive 12%, and our market business printed at $2.1 billion of revenue, which is a very, very solid performance. In New Zealand, we continue to consolidate our leadership position, and we grew deposits by 5%. In retail and business banking in Australia, we have work to do. In retail and business banking, we have improved our NPS position, but we are still the number 4 in Australia. It's fair to say that we grew deposits in general, but in the case of business banking, below system. In retail, transactive deposits grew at 12%, which we believe is a very solid number. So a lot to do in this to business, and I'm sure, again, our strategy will address those opportunities.
And you've just mentioned that strategy, Nuno. You say that this result clearly highlights that this strategy is the right one to move the bank forward. Are you able to elaborate on this?
Absolutely. Our strategy for the next 5 years addresses and tries to unlock our opportunities for shareholders, for customers, and for our employees. It's divided in 2 phases, if you want. The first phase, in 2026 and 27, it's around what we call get the basics right. On one hand, we are going to grow with the market in terms of revenues, but we are going to outperform the market in productivity. We are going to create a very lean and a very agile company, and at the same time, we are going to invest for growth that will come later. In 2028 and years after, we are going to capitalize from this investment and from the fact that we'll be in great shape. In the first phase, 26 and 27, we have 5 immediate priorities. Reset our culture to a much more clear, decisive, and accountable culture. We are going to integrate Suncorp, develop our single customer front end, be very deep in productivity, and address with confidence our NFR matters. On the second phase, we will take advantage of all the investments that we did on the first phase, and we really put our 4 pillars to work. Our 4 pillars are customer first, simplification, resilience, and delivering value. In customer first, it's to introduce simple elements as significantly improve the customer experience and customer outcomes, which ties with NFR also. Differentiate our services to different segments of customers, significantly strengthen our proprietary origination, both on retail and in commercial, and be, again, the leading bank in transactional services for our wholesale customers. Those 4 components will become very obvious on the second phase and will outperform the market in terms of revenues.
And finally, Nuno, can you share with us another significant announcement this morning regarding non-financial risk?
Absolutely. I would like to confirm that we got the approval for our root cause remediation plan from APRA around the enforcement undertaking on NFR. This is a significant milestone for us. It will be a long process of resetting our culture, of improving our processes, on, if you want, delivering better outcomes for customers. It will take 3 years, the first year to design the new model, and the following 2 years to implement and embed all those processes that we are designing today. We are very proud of it, and above all, we want to do this at pace and with quality.
Absolutely. Nuno, thank you so much for joining Blue Notes this morning.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.